got you a present!
Oh, thank you.
I can't tell you what it is because it's a surprise!
Okay.
It's shoes!
I thought you said it was a surprise.
No, see, it's still a surprise because it's not really shoes.
Oh, okay.
It's a hat!
Hey everybody, welcome to Storytime. My name is Mr. Eric and I am coming to you from inside this box to bring you your virtual Storytime experience, which today, the Storytime is all about, can you guess? Boxes. Cardboard boxes, all kinds of boxes. This time of year, I don't know if you know, is the time of year when a lot of people like to give each other presents. And a lot of times those presents come inside boxes. And sometimes the boxes are almost as cool as the things that came in the boxes. So I don't know if you have a favorite box, if you brought your favorite box with you to watch Storytime this morning. I don't know if your box has a name, whether it's Boxo or Boxer or Lady Boxington of Boxylvania or Michael J. Box. Any name will do. This one is my favorite box. We're very close. At the moment, physically, we're just very, very close to each other. But I hope you have a good time exploring the world of boxes with me today. So let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a box. Inside that box were all the problems in the entire world. Every problem you could think of was inside the box. We're talking anger, sadness, meanness. Getting into a fight with your cousin was in the box. Dropping your ice cream on the sidewalk, that was in the box. Forgetting how to tie your shoes, falling and breaking your arm, lying, stealing, all of it was inside that box. Shoes that were too tight, pants that were too loose, eating too much dessert and feeling sick afterwards, bad music, bad smells, stepping in dog poop, war, everything was in the box. It was a pretty big box, obviously, but it was also just like packed really well. Now the thing is, because all of those problems were in the box, there were no problems outside the box. Out in the world, where people were, no problems at all. Not a single one. And it was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. It was a good place to be. Maybe a little boring sometimes, maybe a little samey same from day to day, but for the most part, all things considered, it was a good deal. It was really nice. Because basically all the problems were in the box. Just imagine your daily life, everyday life, only without any problems. That's what it was like. It was basically like the opposite of 2020. And it was like that for a very, very long time. Until one day, when a person came along named Pandora. And Pandora came up and said, "What's in the box?" And everyone said, "Don't open it." And Pandora said, "Why not?" Everyone said, "Because we said so." And Pandora said, "That's not a reason," which she's not wrong. Pandora said, "I'm gonna open it." And everyone said, no, don't open it, we're serious. Pandora was like, "It's a box. Boxes are meant to be opened." And everyone said, "Actually, boxes can perform a variety of different functions." Pandora was like, "Give me one reason why I should not open this box." And everyone said, "Well, take a look. Take a look at that sign on the wall that says, 'Do not open, no matter what, there are many problems inside.'" And Pandora was like, I didn't see the sign." "All right," Pandora said. "I get it," Pandora said. And Pandora said, "I'm gonna open it anyway." And she ripped open the box. And all the problems of the world came rushing out in a flood. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And Pandora was like, "Ah!" And everybody was like, "Ah!" And people were like, we told you. And one guy was like, "Marion, shut your eyes. Don't look at it, Marion." And everyone was running around getting problems in their hair and problems in their clothes. And every problem rushed into every part of the world. And the box was completely empty. Well, it's almost empty. Because if you look very closely, clinging to the side of the box, deep down in the corner, was one little problem. It was still there. Looked pretty small. Looked kind of scared. And when Pandora, she was still there, peered over the edge of the box, she said, are you going to fly away too? And it said, I'm not ready. And Pandora said, are you one of the world's problems? And it said, yeah, we're all problems. We're all problems in here, yeah. Pandora said, what problem are you? And the little problem said, I'm a bad haircut. Pandora said, oh, well, don't you want to fly off with all your little problem friends? And the bad haircut said, it's not like they'll even miss me. Pandora said, I'm sure that's not true. You seem very nice for a terrible problem. It said, the other problems were always kind of mean to me. Hunger, pain, envy, spotty Wi-Fi. They were just all kind of rude all the time. One of them used to bully me all the time. Oh no, which one was bullying you? Bullying, would bully me. Also copycatting, but that guy was always kind of a follower. I don't get it. What would they say? The bad haircut said, they said I wasn't even really a problem, that I would just grow out eventually. Oh, Pandora said, no. They're wrong. You are a real problem. You are awful. You're a terrible, terrible problem. You are very upsetting. The little problem said, really? Yes, I hate you. Everyone hates you. You're the worst. Bad haircut said, that's very sweet of you to say. Thank you. You're very nice. So, are you going to fly away, or? Bad haircut said, I'm not sure. I mean, you're never going to get to ruin anyone's day if you just stay in this box. The little problem scratched his head, and well, he would have if he had a head and something to scratch it with. And he said, why are you even helping me? Why do you want another problem out in the world? Pandora shrugged and said, I don't know. I guess I feel bad for you a little bit. I mean, I guess I feel like we're kind of the same. I did open the box. I released all the evils into the world, and there are probably some people who think I'm kind of a problem. And Bad Haircut smiled and looked at her and said, there probably are. There are probably people who think you're kind of a problem. But there are worse things that you could be. And Bad Haircut jumped up, flew out of the box with strength and confidence like it had been flying its own life, and Pandora watched as her little problem friend soared up into the air and joined the teeming, thickening crowds and clouds of problems and sorrows and misery that were darkening the skies of the earth. And she thought about how she'd helped that little thing, and she smiled and she sighed and she said, I am in so much trouble.
Hey, Red, what's in the box? What's in the box?
It is a cat.
A cat?
Yeah,
You've got a cat in the box?
yeah.
Don't try this at home.
Do you want to see?
Well, yes, I want to see. I like cats.
You want me to open the box?
Yes, open the box.
Okay, I will.
You're not opening the box.
You noticed that, huh?
Why aren't you opening the box?
As long as we don't open the box, anything is possible. The cat might be awake or asleep. It might be eating or it might be playing. It might be black or it might be orange. Its name could be Fluffy or Floyd.
You don't know the cat's name?
It could be big or small. It could be noisy or quiet. It could be friendly or unfriendly. It could have 4 legs or it could have 5 legs.
Really?
It could be almost any kind of cat at all. And until we open the box, any of these things are possible. They might all be true at the same time.
No, they can't all be true at the same time.
Keeping this box closed makes the world magical. Opening it just makes the world whatever it is.
You enjoy the uncertainty.
I do!
But here's the thing.
Yes,
You do have to open the box.
I do!
Sooner or later, you have to.
Oh.
But that's okay,
Huh?
because possibility is fun too. Sure. You know what else is fun? Reality.
Is it?
All the things you might do are fun, but the one thing you do is even more fun.
I guess.
What's more fun? Thinking about playing with your toy or playing with it?
Playing with it.
Thinking about seeing your friends or actually seeing them?
The second thing you said, that seeing your friends.
And we don't even have to stop thinking about all the things that could happen just because we open the box and find out what is happening.
I guess you might be right.
So, you see what I'm trying to say here.
Yes. Wait. No. What?
Open the box and show me the cat!
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Set.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Red,
Yeah?
that's a piece of cheese.
Well, I wondered where I left that.
It's not a cat. It is not a cat at all.
No, I guess it's not.
Why did you say it was a cat?
Well, when the box was closed, it might have been a cat.
Red,
Uh-huh.
close the box.
Hi there. My name is Boxhead. It's just a childhood nickname. People have been calling me that forever. I actually don't know why. I'm not sure where that came from. It's kind of weird. But I wanted to tell you about this weird dream I had last night. It's really crazy. All right. So last night, I was sleeping in my bed, and I started to dream that I was a delivery person, and I had to deliver a box to an apartment in a building, but the label had come off the box, and I couldn't tell which apartment it was supposed to go to, and every apartment had a letter. The first apartment was apartment A, and I thought, well, I guess I better just get started. So I knocked on the door at apartment A, and who do you think answered but an astronaut? I thought, well, that's weird. And I said, is this box yours, astronaut? And the astronaut said, no, leave me alone. I have to finish my tang. Went back inside. So I went on to the next apartment next door. That was, as you might guess, apartment B. I knocked on the door. The door opened, and it was a bear. And I thought, I'm starting to see a pattern here. And the bear said, roar. And I said, is this your box? And the bear said, roar. And I said, thank you, goodbye. And I went on to the next apartment. I skipped apartment C. Didn't look like anybody lived there. And I knocked instead on the door of apartment D. I said, hello, is anybody home? And guess who answered the door? A dinosaur. I said, is this your box? The dinosaur said, roar. I said, you know, you sound a lot like your neighbor in apartment B. The dinosaur said, roar. I said, see ya. He's not getting his security department back, I'm telling you that. All right, so then I went upstairs. The first apartment I came to was apartment L. And I thought, oh man, who's going to answer the door here? A leopard? A lemon? Could be anything that starts with L. I knocked on the door. It opened, and it was a lunch. And I was like, well, that's weird. I did not expect that. I said, well, I know this isn't your box because lunches don't order things. Other people order lunches. And the lunch just kind of gave me a scornful look and shut the door. So I went right next door to apartment M. And I knocked on the door. And who should come to the door? But a monkey. I said, is this your box? The monkey said, And I was like, I thought you'd probably say something like that. I kept moving. I moved on to the very last apartment in the building. Apartment Z. Knocked on the door. I was like, oh, I hope it's a zoologist. The door opened, and there was a zombie. A very civilized looking zombie. I'll give him that. And I said, is this your box? And the zombie said, "Hurr." And I was like, this conversation isn't going anywhere. But then when I turned around, started to go downstairs, figured I was a failure. I looked, and there was a door there I had not noticed before. It was a different looking door. It was out of sequence with all the other doors, and instead of just one letter on it, it had two. It was apartment EP. And I thought, well, it's worth a try. I knocked on the door, and who should answer the door in apartment EP but a young Elvis Presley. And I said, excuse me, is this your box? And Elvis Presley said, well, yes it is, thank you very much. Those must be my new blue suede shoes that I ordered. Elvis Presley was a singer. Ask your great-great-great-grandparents, they'll explain it to you. And I gave the box over to Elvis Presley, and then I woke up, and for some reason I really wanted to eat a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. It was so strange. Anyway, that was my dream. This has been Boxhead, coming to you from Virtual Storytime. Now, back to the show.
I got you a present.
You did?
I did.
Why?
To be nice.
You are so nice. I'm so excited.
So am I.
What is it?
You want to know?
Yes.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Do you really, really want?
Yes, I want to know.
It is my friendship. Great, right?
I was hoping for a car. Your friendship fits in that little box?
Well, we don't really know each other that well.
All right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for Storytime today. I hope you had a boxy good time. I know that I did. We do this every weekend, every Saturday at 9 a.m. Please tune in and see what we've got going on here at the Toledo-Lucas County Public Library in the world of virtual story times. We'll have some cool stuff again next week. In the meantime, I hope you have a happy new year. And Kelsey, just if you could mail me back home, first class this time would be nice. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.